Welcome to the Motor City. This is Comerica Park. A great night for baseball. Ahead on the show. It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Detroit Tigers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. About to get started here. And on the mound today, Framber Valdez. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Angel Martinez. The pitch. In for a strike, and we're underway in Detroit. Here comes the 0-1. That one drifts inside. The 1-1. That's a little bit low. Chris, Framber Valdez has turned into one of the best pitchers in all of baseball. He's got that power sinker and the power cologne.
And the power curveball as well. Just a joy to watch him pitch. It seems like he's been around a long time. Kind of an old soul, dude.
The next offering misses. 3-2 now.
Yeah, just goes about his business. Gets a lot of ground balls when they put it in play. And just loves being out there. And as for the cologne, makes him pitch better, he believes. I always thought cologne made me smell better.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. In for a strike. 0-1. Chris, Framber uses three types of cologne. Tropical scent for pitching, a more subtle smell when he's not pitching, and a very intense smell for when he goes out.
That's what I call self-awareness right there.
And that one is lifted in the air. Perez on the move. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. 2 down. Here's the Guardians lineup now. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a guy who's got decent pop.
That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. On the ground. Throw on to Torkelson, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. And now the Tigers get their first opportunity. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at the ballpark, our starting pitcher in this one, Slade Ciccone.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
We go to the bottom of the first. Now it's the rookie DH, Colt Keith. The pitch. That's right-hander kick steals. And that one a little bit high. That just misses. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Here comes a pitch. Swings through that one.
Well, in those hitters counts, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Kicks and deals. That one drilled left field, and foul ball.
So close to possible extra bases right there. Just couldn't keep it fair down the line.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Martinez calls it in, and there's one away. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take, with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance that there'll be some balls that fly a long way. But you can't get too big in your swing, otherwise you'll be really frustrated after this one.
Check swing, and he held up. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Got him looking. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3. And next to hit for Detroit, Dylan Dingler. And strike 1 to the catcher. And the 0-1. Swings through that.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Next pitch misses. And a count 1-2.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that. And good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
The next pitch misses. 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
2 down, nobody on. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Down in order go the Tigers. We played an inning, no score. Back here in Detroit, all set for the start of the inning. So in now for Cleveland, Rhys Hoskins. Swings through that one for strike 1. Valdez, an all-star a season ago. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. The 0-1. Missed inside with the curve. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a guy is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially the guy's earned it. The umpire rolls with him.
Next offering down in the dirt. Hit hard, that gets through.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now it's the Guardians DH, David Fry. He swings and fouls one off. And a pitch. Fouled off. He was late. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. No score here in the second. And that one hit to first. Torkelson to second, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And up next for Cleveland, Travis Bastar. And that's downstairs and outside. That one misses. Now 2-0. Good eye right there.
I got 3-0.
There's a strike.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Three-two on the way. And there's ball four.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Stephen Kwan. That's in for a strike. Stephen Kwan, pretty active on the bases, and not surprising, his favorite players growing up were two really good base runners, Ichiro Suzuki and Dave Roberts. Yo one. And that one fouled off. And the next pitch is way outside. Bastar off of first with 2 away. Now standing. He's in there safely. Kicks and fires. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Guardians lead 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back at Comerica Park. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Riley Green. Ciccone back to work. Tapped in front of the plate. Now he launches a throw over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base as that's a 2-base error.
For the offense, that's basically as good as a leadoff double. You got a man in scoring position. Great chance to put something on the board right now. So we'll see how they approach it. On the mound, he's feeling some early pressure that he's got to try to work through.
And up next for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. No outs. Runner on second. Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Runner leads away at second. And now the count is even. Runner at second, nobody out. Next offering misses down and away. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. One out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
So digging in, Zach McKinstry. That's in there. It's 0-1. One out and a runner at second. Liner, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Now here is, stops it on a slide. The throw, Ramirez. Toss to second, double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Welcome back at the plate. Austin Hedges. Valdez back to work. That one catches the zone. Strike one. Hedges in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was a second-round pick back in 2011. The pitch. Just missed. And now 2-1. And a pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The wind of the pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Here's Brian Rocchio. Out to short. Throw on to Torkelson. And that quickly 2 away. So the batting order turns over. Stepping up for the Guardians, Angel Martinez. In there for strike one. Martinez goes 5 feet 11 inches, just 21 years old. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. Now the 0-1. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Up the middle, McKinstry. To first, that's the third out. Guardians fail to score. Still no score. And welcome back. Here's the rookie right fielder, Wenzel Perez. The pitch. And a foul ball. There's a swing and a drive. Back there. Hits the fence. And he's into third base with a leadoff triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
How you lead up now for the Tigers. On the ground to first. Fair ball. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. And in its second with an RBI double.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So the lineup flips over. And next is the designated hitter, Colt Heath. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And there's a ball. And the right-hander deals. Now one missed. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
The 2-1. Lined, and that's a base hit. Lee coming home. He'll score easily, and they take a 2-run lead.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And the batter now, number 7. He's 0 for 1. Runner takes off. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Keith around third. He will score, and they're up by 3. Thought about third, but back to second safely.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. Flied out his first time. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A 2-run homer, and they add to the lead. It's 5-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's the left fielder, Riley Green. First offering misses the mark. Off the mark there. And that's ball 2. And a pitch. That one ripped left field. That's back. And that one is out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and they tack one on the board. It's 6-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Slade Ciccone won't go any further tonight, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. The Guardians going with a new pitcher, number 41.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Martinez moving under this one. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. And next up for the Tigers, Zach McKinstry. And that's in there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a tapper. Hedges over to first in time. Now 2 out. And now the center fielder, Matt Vierling. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Two outs. Good eye right there. There's a strike. Swing and a miss, and he waves at that one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, start of the fourth. Here's Jose Ramirez. And the pitch. And that's outside.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
That's in there. And the count 1-1. You know, Singy, Jose Ramirez signed that big extension, a 5-year, $124 million contract before the 2022 season. But right before that happened, the Guardians came this close to trading him. Next offering misses, and that's ball 3.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Number 24 at the plate now. That's ball 1. Ramirez gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
The pitch. Swing and a bouncer. Torkelson fires to second for 1. Over to first, but he beats it.
Well, that was going to be a really tough one to turn 2 on. So a nice job to get the out at second right there. Hold on to the baseball. Shortstop
Clearly paid the price, but that kind of comes with the territory.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. And he's already singled in this game. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And here it comes. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Center field. Vierland going back on this one. And there's two down. So in now for Cleveland, David Fry. He hit into a double play his first time up. Ball one there. Snap throw to first. And he's back safely. And now the lefty. That misses. 2 balls, no strikes. In the air, right side. Perez settles underneath it. He's got it. And that is that. One left for the Guardians. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Wenzel Perez. That one's in there. Strike one. In the air, left field. Martinez settles under this one. Brings it in, and there's one down. And now the shortstop, How You Lee. Lifted in the air, right center field. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. 2 down. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Colt Keith. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Kwan makes the catch, inning over. Tigers fail to make any noise, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Back here in Detroit, we go to the top of the 5th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Travis Bastar. Ball.
It's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
The 1-0. And a foul ball. The 1-2. That one missing inside. Boots it. But the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Stephen Kwan digs in now. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Stephen Kwan is making a name for himself. He won the College World Series playing at Oregon State. He played along with Adley Rutschman and Nick Madrigal, and he took home a Gold Glove his first year in the majors, 2022.
We're talking about a guy who makes great contact. Hard to throw it past him. He does not swing and miss very often.
Close, but call the ball. Ball 2. Yes, Singy, he went 116 pitches before his first swing and miss in the majors. Amazing. Left-hand hitter waits. This one popped up. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Austin Hedges now. First offering, and it just misses. That's inside.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
Misses inside. 3 balls, no strikes. And a 4-pitch walk.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate, but as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
So up next, Ryan Rocchio. And he grabs it in foul ground. Hedges off of first with 2 away. And it's even up. Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first. Didn't go. Kicks and deals. On the ground to third. And he can't come up with it.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Chopped left side. Throw on to Torkelson, and that is that. Guardians strand a couple. They still find themselves down 6-0. Back at Comerica Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, number 7. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Ramirez makes the grab, 1 pitch and 1 out.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Dingler in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. He's already homered here in this one. One down, base is empty. And another ball. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Matt Festa, the young right-hander, up and throwing. The wind to kick the 2-0. And a strike on the outside edge.
2-1.
Pitch misses there. 3 balls and a strike. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Riley Green. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. And ball one.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play. Minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
And he deals. That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. That's down and in.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Fly ball down the line. Fair ball. Martinez to third. The tag out.
As a base runner right there, you're making the call yourself. This ball is clearly in front of you, and you've got to know for sure if you're going to be able to make it safely to third. That time he was wrong, as a really nice throw came into third.
Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. That one's in there, 0-1. The pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. That ball's carrying. Gone! He made them pay for that one, and they add to their lead. It's 8-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Stepping in, Zach McKinstry. Strike 1.
0-1.
Next pitch misses outside. And that is ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That ends the frame. Detroit adds 2 on this homer. It's now an 8-0 game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. All set for the top of the 6th. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Next one is off the plate, and that's ball 2.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Line drive, that's a base hit out into left center field. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double. Sheesh. Singy, that was a laser shot. And a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
Number 24 lays off down low as he digs in for the third time. And the 1-0. Foul ball there. Ramirez stands at second with no outs. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Next offering is down low, and it's 2-2. Left-hand batter waits. And down on strikes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Runner at second here, one gone. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
So now 1-2 to Rhys. And now 2-2.
2-2 down.
Swing and a ball popped up. That gets down for a hit. They're waving Ramirez home.
Well done, drives in the run. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
Next to hit, David Fry. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And the batter now, Travis Bastar. Runners at first and second with one gone. Next pitch misses way outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. And that's outside. (3-1) and he couldn't come up with it.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
And up next for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. Ball one, no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
At the belt and fires. And misses inside.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Foul ball. Bases loaded. 1 away. Slapped foul. The 2-2. Comebacker could be 2. Fires home for 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning.
You can never assume the double play. He goes home to cut off that run, and then the catcher makes a nice throw to first to end the inning.
And welcome back. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the center fielder, Matt Vierling. The right-hander back to work. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Kwan heads after it. Makes a nice running catch. And there's 1 away. And now the right fielder, Wenzel Perez. And first offering is fouled off. Perez, 23 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Martinez drifts towards it, squeezes it, and a couple of quick outs. And the batter will be the shortstop, Hao-Yu Lee. First pitch, and he just misses. Righty delivers. And that's outside. Three-0 down. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
And now Colt Keith. Check swing, and that's a ball. Keith measures 6 feet 2 inches, 220 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2020. Lee, the runner at first with 2 gone. The next offering misses. And now 2-0.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That one pushed to the left and foul. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Bastar right there to make the grab. And that will end the inning. Tigers leave 1, and it remains an 8-1 game. We go to the top of the 7th. Austin Hedges stands in. The wind and the pitch. That one outside. 1-0. There's the strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Next one misses, and the count's even at 2. Down and in, moved his feet. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Three-two now. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these guys are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. A.J. Hinch makes another pitching change. Framber Valdez won't go any further, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. A new pitcher in the game, Drew Anderson. He's into the game with the bases empty. And now it's going to be Ryan Rocchio in there, and it's 0-1. And that's a strike. That's off the mark. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
It's a good take.
Anderson ready to work. And that one is inside.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
The next pitch misses. And that's ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
To kick the 3-2. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So the Guardians lineup turns over. Now the left fielder, Angel Martinez. And that one wrapped foul. And the righty deals. Pitch is in for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Two down, nobody on. Just off the inside corner. Ball 1. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. The Guardians go down in order. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Matt Festa takes over on the mound.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Number 7, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 1 for 3. The 1-0. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Tim Herron up and throwing for Terry Francona. On a strike. The pitch. There's a strike. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. This one high in the air to left center. Martinez grabs it on the run.
The batter, the catcher,
Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. First pitch just misses.
Count 1-0.
And there's a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. That misses off the outside edge.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Right-hander kicks, deals. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Riley Green. The 1-0. And there's a ball.
2-0.
And a pitch. That one misses. Now 3-1. Dingler, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Next offering is fouled back. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Man at first, Spencer Torkelson getting ready to hit. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. That clips the corner.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Next offering is fouled back.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. We go to the eighth. Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. First offering misses the mark.
Ball one, no strike.
Here comes a pitch. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Vierling going back some more, pulls it in on the warning. Now it's the right fielder, number 24. First offering, and it just misses. The wide to kick the pitch. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Check swing. He went. Going to count 1-2. And a ball evens the count. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Line drive. Perez makes the grab, and there's two gone. Two outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. Bounce to the right side, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for two. The throw into second, but he's in there easily.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. Got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
Man at second here with two away. Now it's the Guardians DH, David Fry.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
Ripped on a line. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Welcome back. Bottom of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Zach McKinstry. Festa back to work. Checks his swing, appeal to third, and he went, says Larry Bullard. The pitch. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard. Kicks and fires. That's in there.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing, just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it, and they bail you out.
And now Matt Vierling in the air out towards right center. Kwan pulls it down, and there's two gone. Wenzel Perez up now for the Tigers. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. The pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And a count 1-2. That one missed.
2 strikes.
Right through there, got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. New inning getting started, and here is Travis Bastard. And a strike. The pitch.
Nope. 1-1.
Just off the inside edge. In the air on the infield. McKinstry makes the grab, one down. And now the center fielder, Stephen Kwan. That one misses, and that's ball one. Good eye right there.
Ball 2.
And now 2 balls and a strike. And the right-hander deals. And a good eye there. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Now a relay to third. He's in there.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Austin Hedges, the next to hit. A strikeout and a walk. First pitch doesn't find the zone. To third. Throw on to Torkelson. Now only 1 out remaining. So in now for Cleveland, Ryan Rocchio. In there for strike 1. Righty to the plate. Fought off foul. The 0-2. Good eye right there.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Just misses with that one.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
That one ripped. Perez raging back towards the wall. And that'll do it. The Tigers take this one in a blowout.
This one was pretty much decided in the 3rd inning. From that point on, all they had to do was play fundamentally sound baseball to secure the win, and they did just that.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.